Welcome back, everyone. This is Annie, and today I'm going over my third order from Goose Creek Candles. I placed this order on February 26th of 2022, and they shipped it out on March 2nd, and I received it March 4th. So pretty quick turnaround. I have not smelled anything in this box. I have gone ahead and opened it, but it is a really big box, and it's sitting next here to the table to me, and I just am not lifting it up, but I will post a picture here of what opening inside the box looks like so y'all can see how it's packaged. It arrived in pretty good condition, and our cats have been obsessed with the Goose Creek Candles boxes. They are their favorite boxes to make their new napping spot, so every time you get a box in, I just don't have the heart to open it up yet because they're so excited. And so I'm a few weeks and more than that on some of the boxes, opening them just because they've been loving them. But let's get into this one. The top layer is actually a piece of cardboard. It covered the entire top, and then there are okay, it's packaged a little bit differently, but there's two egg crates that are kind of firmly wedged together. They were down on one side, and then on the other side there's again two, but they were facing up and holding a wax melt inside of one of the little cubbies. We'll set those aside, and I'll insert a picture of what the rest looks like. Over on one side, the side that had the egg crates facing downwards, there was also a little bit of brown paper just kind of placed over the tops. So far, more packaging than any of my Bath & Body Works boxes have had. Okay, let's dig in. I only got one big candle this time, and I'm really excited about this one. It was a pretty decent price for the big candles. I believe it was $11.99 or $12.99. So not like a huge sale, but it's still a pretty decent sale. And it is Rain Drenched Strawberry, and that just sounded so good. Really pretty color. Again, I don't see any scent notes on this, so I'll post it down below, but I know it's supposed to be like rain and strawberries and greenery or something. Again, it has two wicks and the weird kind of bubbly wax texture on top. On cold, it just smells good. It's not super strong though. Definitely a strawberry, but not like a candy strawberry. So yeah, I'm really excited to burn this spring. Excuse me. And keep in mind, these are just my first impressions. I can't do the product justice by just sniffing it on cold. I need to melt the candles, use the product, melt the wax melts in order to give it a fair review. And that's something that you'll see either in an individual review videos later on once I've used them, or in empties and baskets. If you're curious how an item actually performs or what the actual scent smells like once it's been warmed or burned, I would recommend checking those out there. But these are just first impressions of how the product arrived, how it looks, in first sniffs. So, Rain Drenched Strawberry. And then I got a fair amount of wax melts in this one because they were having a really good sale. They were $1.99 a piece. They're normally $4, so that's a little bit over 50% off. And I got a variety of stuff just because I am really curious about some of the scents, and I also felt like it was a good price as far as gifting to some people. And just, you know, I always like having some items on hand, like if I run into someone else who enjoys wax, so that I've got something maybe that someone else would like, maybe even if it's not something that's right up my alley. Also, it gives me the opportunity to really explore things maybe outside my comfort zone. So some of these are not going to be ones I normally would reach for, but I'm still looking forward to smelling them. And oh, what else was I going to say? Something. Oh well, let's dive in. Let me pull all of these out of the box first, so I know that I have all the like different scents lined up right. Okay. And I have actually used half of the clam from my first order now, and I was really impressed with how long it lasted for me and how well it threw. I put 1 cube in each of the 3 warmers in the bedroom, and it was on constantly. So it lasted, I put it in sometime in like the afternoon of the first day, and then I didn't take it out until late afternoon of the following day, and there still was some fragrance in it. I just changed it out at that point because I wanted to put something else in, but it really went a solid 24 hours, and one of the warmers in there is a very, very high heat hot plate. So things tend to burn off a lot faster with that one. But yeah, I could smell it the entire time. It smelled really well. So really good. I'm excited about trying some of the other wax melts and seeing if all of the fragrances perform that well for me. Anyways, first up, I got one that I just think is really cute. It says Snuggle With Me. It's got this cute little kitty inside the blankets. It's a blue wax. And I don't have scent notes on these. I really wish they had scent notes on their large candles and also on the wax melt, but okay. I would say this definitely has like amber in it. I wish I knew off the top of my head what these were, but that's masculine, but kind of like a sweet masculine. I don't know what all's in this one. I don't know if I will be able to melt this one, just because masculine scents along these lines tend to give me headaches when they're melting, but I will give it a shot, and I also know lots of people who would enjoy that. Next is Toasty Hot Toddy, and I wanted to get this one because in their candles, at least in the large candles, it was one of the candles that had the most reviews, and like overwhelmingly a lot of positive reviews. So hopefully this is a good scent. Okay. It's kind of like a caramely. Definitely smells like there's some cinnamon in there, but it's not heavy cinnamon. It's okay. I really wonder if this will blossom though on warm, because right now I'm kind of like, sort of sweet cinnamon, caramely cinnamon. I don't know. All right. Next up is Marshmallows, and I got 2 of these. It's kind of a weird color. It's not actually like white. It looks a little bit more, maybe through Let me see if I can get this out. It's really more of like a light gray color. Yeah, you can smell kind of a little bit of just like a sugary note. I'm not getting much else from that. That's okay. Honestly, that the wax melt that I've used, it really came alive when it was warmed, and just that's normally how a lot of wax melts are, right? Okay, next I only got one of these, but it's Apple Gathering, and it's a light green. Okay. That smells good. Kind of smells tart, but also like a little bit like apple juice. And that smell, you know when you get a Granny Smith apple and you peel the apple, but you still eat like that green peel, and it's kind of thick. It smells a lot like that apple peel. Next is First Autumn Frost. Doesn't that look kind of nice, a nice road to go down? This is a darker green wax, kind of a teal. Okay, this definitely has like a pine, maybe not eucalyptus, but pine, balsam. I'm not really getting anything else on it from cold, but yeah, it smells good. That's First Autumn Frost. I really do think most of these are going to come alive once they're warmed, because it's just hard to get the full range of fragrance when it's cold. Okay, next is Morning Mist, and I got one of these. It's a light blue. It's also a little bit masculine, a little bit floral. That's okay. I probably wouldn't pick up more of that one based off of just smelling it right now. And then next up, I got 3 of these. This is Caramel Apple Lane. This is a little bit more of a olive green. Yep, that smells like caramel apple. Like Cider Lane, if you're familiar with that. And then last up, I got 3 of these, and these are Dutch Stroopwafel. And this is one of their World Traveler candles. Kind of a light caramely color. Okay. If you've ever had a stroopwafel, which look like this on the picture, they have this batter on the outside of the caramel, and it's not like a typical waffle batter. And smelling this on cold really reminds me of some of the stroopwafels that I've tried. It's not super strong on the caramel note, but yeah, I'm really excited to melt that. My husband loves stroopwafels, and so I picked up a couple of those just in case they're a real winner. All right, let's dive into the candles. First up, oh, this one's so pretty. The label, this is Rose Petal Icing. And these are their 3-wick 4.5-ounce soy wax blend candles. It smells good. Oh, why did I not get more than one? I love rose. And it does not appear to have the scent notes on it. I'll try to post that down below. If I remember correctly, it's like a rose and like sugary buttercream icing or something like that. But I'm getting just like a sweet sugary rose smell, and that is really nice. Those were part of their Valentine's collection candles, and I believe I got another one that was part of the Valentine's Day collection. Not this one. I do not see it in here. I wonder if I'm going to see a candle from my order. Okay, well, and next up is, this is actually in the men's category, but it doesn't really sound like a masculine or stereotypically masculine fragrance. And it has a nice black heavy jar. It's a little drip of wax on it though. Try to clean that up. But this is Honey Vanilla. And again, no scent notes. I wonder if I'm going nose wide right now. Small the bead. And if you're unfamiliar, I try to keep some coffee beans right next to me whenever I'm smelling things for a video, just so that I can keep my nose fresh. This is really light, but I do get a sweet note to it. Like a richness to it though, not like caramel. Very, very intrigued to melt this one. I've heard some good things about it, which is why I picked it up. Now, part of their World Travelers collection, like the Dutch stroopwafel, I picked up Scotland. And this is sugared shortbread. And look at that. The stones. And again, no scent notes. On cold, it smells like sweet, buttery cookie. We'll see how that performs and if other stuff comes out. And then part of this order, they were having, I believe they were just introducing their cereal candles, and they have them on sale for, I think, $10.99 a piece or so. So I picked up several of those. This first one is Fruity Hoops. So I'm sure this is a Fruit Loop smelling one. Again, no scent notes. Yeah, it smells a lot like Fruit Loops that I've smelled in wax. Definitely strong on the citrus, that kind of lemon lime orange note. And it can come across a little bit cleaner, but hopefully on warm it'll improve. And then next up is Jungle Pebbles. Yeah, this one is not quite as heavy on the citrus, and at least on cold, I like this one a little bit better. So this is probably, what, Fruity Pebbles. They're both so similar. Next up is Pink Berry Crisps. I'm not getting a lot from this one. It's very, very light. But I do get a little bit of like an artificial strawberry smell. So we'll see how that is once it's warmed or melted, burned. I'm saying all the wrong words there. All right, next up is cinnamon sugar swirl. I'm really hoping this is like cinnamon toast crunch. Yes, I think that's what this is going for. It's really not super strong, but definitely get that cinnamon sugar note. And then the last candle is Honey Crisps. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be like Cheerios, like Honey Nut Cheerios. This is kind of yummy. There's a weird like buttery note to it though. That's gonna be interesting. All right, that's all I got in this haul. I do believe that I have a candle missing. I had gotten a second candle that was part of the Valentine's Day candles. I believe it was movie night, and it's supposed to be like a popcorn scent, and it is not in this order. So I'll be looking into that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Till next time,